What is up YouTube? In this video, I take a look at one of the games I played in the N4C Qualifiers against Don Artie. This is the second game of best of 3 that we played. I ended up losing 2-1 unfortunately, but one of my viewers asked if I could take a look and analyze the game I played. So I'm going to be talking through my thought processes and my general approach coming into this game. Let me know what you think and enjoy the video, guys. Alright, so we're going to take a look at my game between Don Artie. The map is Mongolian Heights, so it's English versus HRE. This was my home map, so Don beat me in an Abbasid mirror. Really great game, actually. On Arabia. And then I chose this as my home map for a few reasons. I wanted to pick a water map because I know I've been playing quite a lot of HRE hybrid lately. And I also know Don does not like water maps, so I suspected he would pick English, so I went for HRE rather than someone like Rus. Just because HRE doesn't rely solely on the water eco. Like, if you can just buy time with fishing on this map and then get up to castle, secure 3 relics relatively safely, water has already done its job. And in this game, that is my goal, right? To get up to castle, maybe imp, depending on how the game is going. So I've come out to the bottom side of the map here for a few reasons as HRE. So first one is obviously the longboats, if they want to come to kill my fishing ships, they have to come to the very bottom rather than at the front here where my base is. And the second reason is, well, I've been cheesed on this map by English before, so I wasn't going to make the same mistake. And that is bringing forward vills with English and like gathering shorefish to stop any docks coming up from the middle, because English are able to shoot their bows. English vills are able to shoot their bows at my vills and kill them really quickly if I went for a dock in the middle. So I'm opting to go for a dock down the bottom side. Just about to queue my first fishing ship. So I opened double scout here. Since Mongolian Heights, I valued the sheep here, just in case we needed safe food source later on. So I got one on his side, one on my side gathering sheep. Don flexing with the amount of sheep he's found with his single scout. No, he has another scout. Okay, so our goal is most likely to get up to castle, like really early. It's going to depend on how Don decided to approach killing me. But yeah, we'll run through it. So I put 5 on wood, and that's all I'm going to put on wood here. And then I'm going to macro to age up. So we're going on to gold now. We have 4 vills on sheep here, 1 on shorefish, and we're gathering fish with our fishing boats. And another thing that we opt to do in this game is wall up. Wall up here, wall up here. Just so there's not a direct route for Don Artie to come kill me. But also, if I go for relics, it gives me the time I need to capture these without being interfered easily. So we're going for our first wall. Fishing down the bottom. Don Artie's on his way up at this stage of the game. Got plenty of sheep here. But we're not close to aging up. That's fine. Generally, when you open a dock, you are going to be delaying your age up, especially when you're building walls as well. Obviously, I wasn't able to get consistent fishing boat production. Close to it though, but I had to invest in walls. I also wanted to prioritize getting aged up quicker rather than having a big water boom. My goal wasn't to like have a crazy water boom here. It was to buy time and get up to castle safely. So we've continued to maintain 5 vills on wood here, and I think I sent 1 too many to gold. I was actually meant to put 4 on gold here for the gold production to get up. Nonetheless, the macro was reasonably close for aging up. I did overgather gold a bit though. So against English, they're most likely not going to bother going for water early on themselves. Rather, they're going to look at denying my water. He does a nice job of blocking this with his scouts. So I go to build walls all around here, as you'll see. He can't fight a Vil and a scout, so I turn on to fight for a little bit, and then I go to build the wall here. So start building it. I try to bait this scout out, and then as soon as this scout comes out, I go and build this wall. So now we've completed the wall. This will be able to buy us enough time. No longbows are coming straight to our base. Unless they went all the way around here, which is just very slow. So we're building the Archon Chapel at home. Really unfortunate with this spawn. We couldn't get the gold in with the wood. So we just went for a bigger wood radius here. And the food as well. So we've got a total of 5 fishing boats. We're going for a 6th. And right now I'm looking to just probably get up to the next stage. I haven't really seen much action from his longbows. I see this dock. And when I see this dock, I kind of think, okay, he's going to be investing quite a lot into getting me off water here. So I might just go up to castle. I think I make like 1 or 2 horsemen here just to like buffer a little bit, pick off reinforcements, and then I go up. So from here, I try and buy as much time as I can. Rather than just letting these guys die, I keep putting them in the dock to heal up again. And then he has to swap focus onto another fishing boat. And as you can see, it's just going to take a really long time for him to actually kill any of my fishing boats. And this is all just, again, coming back to buying time. Building a stable now. Got 8 on gold, 12 on food. And then we're going to go look at collecting relics. We are building a gate though here, so we can let our horsemen through. No fishing boats have actually gone down yet. I'm just pulling them in and out, so he's just building a galley now. And this will be when I can... It'll be a lot harder once he gets the galley out to actually do this micro, especially when you're trying to focus on macro. And also like... getting up to the next stage and making horsemen and all that stuff. So I saw that he only had like 4 longbows here. I hadn't seen anything else. I probably should have been a little bit more active with my scouts in this situation, rather than just chasing this scout around. But yeah, I think investing on water here was a bit of a mistake. I think it was just an overinvestment. I mean, he does fish off the back of this, but I don't know. I'm not convinced that this was the right play. I know Don like doesn't really play these maps and doesn't like to. But yeah, I think I've lost 1 fishing ship this whole time. Literally just keep putting them back in the dock. He's got a galley out, he's got longbows out. And it's just really annoying for him. So now I'm putting a dock out here. Now, the reason I'm doing this is I know that as soon as I age up, I want to be able to have water control. If I lose water control, it's going to be more difficult for me than if I actually maintained it. And I knew I was getting up pretty soon, and I knew that he had nothing to do with Hulk. Like, Hulk just kills everything, so I wanted to use that for water control here. Got some horsemen picking off a Vil, picking off a longbow. Just being annoying. I'm not creating anything from this dock. I want to keep my wood for infrastructure. I created 2 extra prelates as well in transition. So I had a little bit more on gold than what you would need just like for the age up value itself. And that was so I could create prelates as well. So I can go out to do 3 relics on my side and collect them straight away as soon as I age. Obviously nice having 3 relics on my side, but honestly I felt confident that I would have got 3 relics anyway, as long as it wasn't like in the very back of Don Artie's base here. So he's still not fishing yet, so still not getting an eco advantage from taking me off water. And I'm still getting up at a pretty solid time. He's not come to my base yet. I got these walls to buffer. He doesn't have pikes to siege it down either. And we're in position to get 3 relics as soon as we age up as HRE. And as soon as that happens, as soon as we get 3 relics in here, it just becomes like very hard for English to match you in eco or anything. If he aged up, sure, he would have 2 Ts as well, but look at his resources right now. He's not even close to aging up at this stage. And honestly, like from what I've seen, I don't feel that threatened by his army. I make a few knights just to kind of like harass and be annoying. But I didn't feel like I would have died. So I'm actually, in my head, I'm thinking I can probably go to Imp here. I've got a Hulk on the way as well. So that was the first thing I prioritized, just so I could control these passages of water here. Which just means if he wants to come to my side and try and kill me, he has to get through a Hulk first. And Hulk have high armor, so longbows aren't that effective against them. I'm not sure if Hulk's outrange them either, but I knew if I got some sort of water control, I could just get up to Imp here. And the Hulk is out. He should move anytime soon now. Anytime soon now. I said anytime soon now. Here he comes. Ram coming out for Don. We got our first night out. Second night out. And now the Hulk. Just being annoying. Not letting anything pass without dying in one shot. And this is the moment that I was like, okay, I'm definitely safe to go up to Imperial. I mean, I was already planning on it because I dropped the market to kind of trade my gold here. But I was like, now I can just like run around my knights in his base. I don't actually get much eco damage at all with these knights, but it at least buys me time here. He's got 3 fishing boats now. We got 3 relics though. I could also fish if I wanted to myself, but from here on, I'm like, okay, my sole goal is just to get up to Imp now. He's not even castle yet. He can't really cross because I have a Hulk in the river. He has nothing to contest that. He would need a lot of galleys to contest that, and that's just something he can't afford. Knights being annoying, just running around his base. And I think I go with my Hulk and just clean up his fishing eco as well. He doesn't have arrow slits on this. And now we're going up, right? I think we start aging before he does. Yeah, we start aging for Imp before he starts aging for Castle, which is... I mean, it just shows you the strength of HRE landmarks right now. Like, the gold income's just crazy. And soon we'll be printing villages with the Palace of Swabia. Now we're pushing him off his water eco. Our knights are cleaned up now. And I'm going to transition into full infantry here. Because HRE infantry is still good against knights as well. So I was thinking infantry and siege was the way to go from this point onwards. One build taking down this ram that was trying... I think it got stuck actually. Oh no, it's out. But I'm sieging it with fish apparently. But that build's going down now. We're about to start printing. Swabby go brrr. This will go down, but it's fine. The Hulk's already out. I've already got the water control that I need. And now he's hit castle, and he's got his budget printer, aka a second TC. We're looking to collect a 4th relic and a sacred site, but that does get denied. It was just a little bit of an ambitious play there, but I mean, I'm quite far ahead at this stage. Same build count, but we have 3 relics, and we're about to produce a lot faster. I'm looking at getting the marching drills first for infantry movement speed, and then the archer defense. Most of his army is longbows, and that's going to be the main damage we're taking when we're pushing with infantry in siege. Using our marker a lot as well to make sure we can get the infrastructure and all the stuff that we need in order to make this push happen. He's lost his dock, so he's got no advantage on being on water as well. And now I'm just like chilling in my base. I honestly thought he may have came in for like a timing push in H3. But we're just gonna look at massing up siege with infantry. So bombards. I think I added mangonels as well. I can't remember actually. But I just knew like imp, men at arms. I'm getting the university as well, which is like 25% HP in attack on these bad boys. And we're gonna look to upgrade them to elite as well. And once they've got those upgrades, there's not really much that Don Artie can make. He can add in crossbows, probably the best bet, but I have marching drill as well. So we're gonna be faster. Gonna have the armor upgrade as well, HP, attack, all that good stuff. And basically from here it's over, right? But those were the main thought process that was going on throughout the game. I also got wheelbarrow. At this stage, wheelbarrow just great eco. Putting some farms down as well, as we're going to run out of these deer patches soon. Got a second prelate there, just inspiring up. He's coming to scout me. I think we prioritize this upgrade. Maybe. Yeah, there it is. Coming in now. And we have our first mangonel out. And these boys are just jacked, right? 6 range armor. What do these guys got? 9 attack. Now just hit 10 attack. So they're going to do, what, 4 attack per shot. And these guys have 180 HP. And they have marching drill as well, so they're a lot faster and can catch up to them quite easily. So he actually added in a 3rd TC, I didn't realize. I mean, he had to try something, right? But he just, yeah, doesn't really have the armor to deal with this. But yeah, in my opinion, I think HRE is probably the best hybrid civ right now. I don't know for sure yet, and maybe counterplay hasn't been explored enough. But it's really hard to counter both water and relic denial, which is the main issue. And you having like full control over water is like them getting all the relics and going up to Imperial, so them losing water is not the end of the world, and he just calls it there. I just focused down his siege first, moved the mangonel back and shot his infantry, and that was it.